Well, hello, YouTube friends. Just getting ready to leave this beautiful resort, Canyon View, right on the business loop of I-70. Very nice, very beautiful RV resort. Like I just told the lady at the office, it reminds me of 1995 when I first bought my house. You know, how you have to plant your trees and establish your lawn. I had no lawn. I did my lawn from scratch. In fact, I had several dump trucks to first establish the front yard, then had the backyard mowed down. Had like 7 dump trucks back there, but raked all the black dirt in. Did a lot of work on that house. Backyard, a lot of weeds around it. I'm gonna doctor her up when I get her. Make her look nice. It's going to be a big job, but I wanted to let you know I'm booked into the Glenwood Canyon RV Resort, right where Ruby and I stayed in Glenwood Springs. They only had me right on the river though, so the lady I talked to at check-in says that cars that drove down there with dollies or motorhomes drove down there with dollies on them before, and I shouldn't have any issue. But if I have to, I'm thinking I'll unhook my car at the top and just bring the dolly down along, if you know what I mean. Just let that bounce. I'll feel. I mean, I didn't have any movies of it back then when Ruby and I were there. I had a few photos of it. In fact, I'll probably share those when I do a video of that place. I'll show them on the iPhone. Photos of Ruby checking the cabinets out right there on the river. We'll take a photo at the same time in the same spot in the video, and I'll show you the photo of me from last summer. It's a very very lovely resort. But yeah, I'm all booked in there. I'm all hooked up now. I told that lady at the office, I gave her $10 to give that lady yesterday. I kind of snapped at a little bit, thinking I was booked for 3 days. I'm losing track of thinking I was booked for 3 days. I was supposed to check out yesterday morning. Got mad at her. I don't know. I gave the lady she wasn't up there. I gave the lady up there towards give her. It's an apology again for doing that. It did fuck me up all day yesterday. Like jumping on people when they don't deserve it. I done that, like I told her, for 40 years as a manager and supervisory positions and molding. I dealt with many people over the years, and I'm still kind of unwinding from that business, even though I've been gone 14 months now. 14 months from the molding floor, where I had listened to beepers in my name, paged to different presses, maybe 2 presses at the same time. And finally the beepers are out of my head. That took several months after the beepers the press has. If they go off, you get paged to a press, then 3 presses down, a beeper goes off because somebody didn't fix it right. So you have to go over there and attend to that problem while this other press is having a problem. Yeah, I'm glad I'm out of that business, but it was rewarding. And I still love the brothers that Ross and Bill are incredible guys. Ross and Bill, I got to hand it to them especially Ross, for how he grew micros engineering. When I started, 30 people. His dad had a 30-person company. Just a few presses. He wasn't trying to grow the business. It sustained his family. He drew a salary. He had 30 employees. He took care of them. He was in his mid-40s when I started for Jim. And I still remember the first Christmas. He came around with Susan B. Anthony's. And I had only been there since September 24th. And here's a Christmas. And here's Jim giving me a bag of 50 Susan B. Anthony dollars in my ass. And what's this? It's a Christmas. Here's your Christmas present. So that's the kind of guy Jim was. he did teach. He had a mechanical engineering degree, and he did teach me. And just working in that business and seeing it grow through the years, how it did, having to attend to. I've learned a lot of stuff through the years, mechanically, and how to do stuff. In fact, you've seen some of the results, like we installed lights on the dolly. That was easy. I could figure that out in seconds compared to the kind of stuff you had to do in molding. If anybody worked on a molding floor, you'll know. They know. My buddies that work on a molding floor still there. It's a challenge. Injection molding is quite a challenge. Besides that, you're managing personal problems too, as a supervisor, let alone dealing with all the mechanical, technical, and financial issues. But we'll see you in Glenwood Spring and at Glenwood Canyon RV Resort, right on the Colorado River. Take care, my YouTube friends. Stay safe.